pt.1. That means peace and power. Not just words, blessings to activate in your life. My name is Happy Ra Unefa. These are the Infinity Files. I'm coming up on some big changes in my life, and I believe everybody is, which is a blessing, you know. Everybody feels like their life is gaining momentum and moving forward. I have a movie coming out in theaters. It's called King's Faith. Now, anybody who's anywhere near my life has hopefully been waiting for me to break down that connection, because I get so deep into my music and how that relates to the people I meet and the type of songs I write and all that. But Pure Flow is about being real and about being honest, so I have to share the parallels I see in my life. King's Faith is a tale written by Nick DeBella, somebody named Paul Root. DeBella's is like a big sub shop where I'm from. It's the same family name. It's funny. They got good subs. And Paul Root is an amazing author that I'm glad to say is becoming a friend as we begin to learn each other. What is King's Faith? The main character, his name is Brendan King. Young white kid who's in a multi-racial gang, and there's a raid on the gang, and everyone goes to jail. After this experience, Brendan is changed. He's found an understanding of God that gives him the courage to walk his future steps in accordance with what he's learned in a way that gives him purpose. The film is about how that battle must be won every day. Let me show you the math. Brendan King, BK. My name is Brandon Correa, according to the government documents that would like to lay claim to my body. Phonetically, BK and BC are matches. The k and the b sound of each consonant doesn't change. So they're sending the same energy out. The main character of the film, Brendan King, goes to prison for 3 years. My name, again, is Brandon Correa, according to the government documents that would like to lay claim to my body. I went to prison for 3 years for my first real crime and never been arrested. Went to prison for 3 years. I eventually did more time in prison because it wasn't enough. I was still angry, so I lashed out violently while inside. But the story was being written, unbeknownst to me. Kind of like all of our lives, the story being written unbeknownst to you. By whom? Authorship. So, in prison he finds God. In prison is where I began to dissect how I understood God and what he meant, what she meant, what we meant to each other. She being the women I had left behind. My daughter, my baby mother, all of that. All of that plays a part in God, in our communication with God, especially from somewhere like prison. So, come home and you decide, I'm a new man, I'm done with that. How do you relay that message to those who feel need to hear it? Or to yourself, to at least keep some sanity? You begin to walk, hence the journey. 15 miles, they sang. So it's a 7920. Canalians know your journey is a 7920. It's been mapped out and they wrote an ending for you. However, true understanding evolves to the sum of all of its parts. So each experience shall add and evolve, and what happens is we see echoes. It was a real blessing to be in a movie called King's Faith, about a kid named Brendan King who goes to prison for 3 years, finds God, comes home and wants to walk that path for real. I'm at it, man. Through music, love, and life. I met some Hollywood actors, Lynn Whitfield, James McDaniel. I met some people, and it was peace. There's more peace to come, because peace is mandatory. Because the last story said that that's what the next one had to be about. Listen. So, King's Faith, enjoy the film. Prepare for the discussions to follow it. Trayvon Martin. I say something to close friends of mine where I say, man, I lost my cry button. I don't know what makes me cry no more. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. And hearing that 911 call made me cry again. It was peace. Imposed as an issue of convenience. We must temper that into understanding in this moment for us. We're not trying to relay a message to anyone but us. Fighting diligently to make my way to Sanford, Florida. And as we continue to evolve, I'll continue to share. Welcome to Pure Flow. Canalians, you already know.